acne, as they like to call it. So I guess I probably don't have to explain what that is. It's just acne on your body, particularly your back. Another place that people often get it is their chest. So the back and chest. And, you know, the reason that we get acne on our face, our back, and our chest, but not, say, our arms and our legs, although it's not, you know, acne does occur in those places too, but the face, back, and the chest are the most prominent place, as well as the neck and scalp. Okay, and that's because they have the most sebaceous glands in the body, which is the glands that release the oil. Okay, and back acne is, you know, it sucks. It's, you know, it's really embarrassing because, you know, even though most of the time people can't see it, if you want to, especially if you live in like a beach country or something, if you want to go to the beach and your friends are inviting you to the beach and you're just like, yeah, I want to go, but I don't want to show off my acne. I haven't had a huge problem with back acne, but if you read my part 2 of my life story that I wrote out on my website, I did mention that I did, when I went on a big trip across overseas when I was 18, and this is the first time I'd ever really left home, and I flew and I arrived into Sydney, and then just all of a sudden, I never had a problem with back acne, and then all of a sudden, just like that, I broke out really bad, all over my back, like really, really bad. And yeah, it was bad, and I mean, normally it'd be okay, because it's, you know, whatever, but, you know, I was in Australia, I was going to the beach all the time, and it was like, what is this? Anyway, I still don't know what caused it. As soon as I left Sydney, about 3 months later, just like that, it disappeared. So, I don't know. I have a couple of theories. I don't know if it had anything to do with Sydney, maybe the water supply. I don't know. I was, at the time for where I was working, I had a black shirt that really liked to shed lint. And, you know, it was summer and I was sweaty a lot. And I don't know if that had something to do with it. I mean, I wasn't healthy either way. I was drinking all sorts of cheap wine and partying and eating just bad stuff. It was, I don't really know. But either way, this is a real issue for a lot of people. It can be devastating depending on how bad it is. So first of all, I'd like to say, you know, improving your lifestyle and your diet, it's going to help your back acne just as much as it's going to help your face. Okay? And I'd also like to say that, you know, if you guys have any other health concerns aside from acne, if you're getting anything else, like for example, I know it's kind of related because it's still skin. When I came down with my severe acne, I also got a case of really bad eczema all over my right hand. Like really bad, all kinds of sores all over the place. I never had this before, and when I got my severe acne, I came down with this too. But as soon as I cleared my acne, just same time, the eczema totally cleared up. So, you know, if you guys are dealing with any other health problems, just remember that all this advice works for everything. Okay? As for back acne specifically, I have heard that if you have a really mild case of it, it's mostly big blackheads and some not too inflamed pimples, maybe a bunch of red marks, but not like cysts and papules and that kind of thing. I've heard that exfoliating it with a really soft kind of scrub brush, if you exfoliate it in the shower, that can really help. The only reason I recommend this is because the skin on your back is a lot more resilient. It's a lot tougher than your face. I wouldn't recommend, you know, scrubbing your face with anything abrasive, but your back can handle more. So, you know, give that a try and just do that every day in the shower and it might clear up. If you have worse acne, I wouldn't recommend that because it's probably just going to irritate it. But I do have a recommendation though, is that the number one thing that causes back acne, as for diet related, is heated oils and trans fats and deep fried foods. Okay, so remember I just did that video a couple days ago, or yeah, so I just put up that video about heated oils, trans fats, and fatty foods and stuff like that. Watch that video and make sure you take that advice, okay? I think that is the number one thing that I would advise if you suffer from back acne. The other thing I've heard is that cutting out dairy, although you should do that anyway, just because dairy in general is not good for you, and especially bad for acne victims. But apparently it's quite heavily related to back acne. So try those two things and see how you go. Make sure you're reading the rest of the site too, and take all my other advice of exercise and, if you do wear, make sure you get shirts and things that don't shed, that aren't really linty, and that if you do, after you work out, you get sweaty or something, try and, wash your back off. I actually think, it's a really good thing, to be honest, that back acne is, since I don't agree with harsh creams and scrubs and medications and things, is that you can't reach your back. You can't mess with it as well as you can with your face. And I think that maybe the reason that mine cleared up so easily is because I didn't medicate it. I didn't bother it in any way, Something was weird in my body, and, it sorted itself out on its own, and, Anyway, so that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and mind again, YouTube folks, come to my website, and everyone else, I wish you a really fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye!